Okay. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? My eyes kind of indicate how I'm feeling, how I'm doing. I'm freaking tired. But what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? I see a lot. The chat's already jumping. I'm gonna get going here because I don't want to be here forever tonight. But did want to have a show because I don't want to let people down by doing other stuff. But so let's get started up in here. As y'all can see, that's the website for my website for the fire booty stuff. Check the scrolling message there too. Super chats are very much appreciated, not required, but I do love them. Um, let's just check out who was here first. Looks like Mr. Slapnuts was here first. I hope that it meets your expectations. Sean's FPV, I haven't seen you on here before, but thanks for coming. Snow Valley, Jeff in Laura, Alabama. Tim Justins. And Snow Valley is a member, so thanks for doing that, Snow Valley. Lionel Randall is also a member. Thanks again. Andy Cho, what's up? Tim Justins. Dennis Farley, what's happening? Frankie RC Plains. Que pasa? Um, Fred Barron, my oldest subscriber. Thank you very much for being here again, as always, my friend. Um, so, yeah, we're going to get going on this thing here. Um, but yeah, so guys, take a look at the description. It shows you how to become a member if you want to. That way you can support what I do on this channel and keep it going. Plan to start doing lots and lots more. I'm going to be partnering up with a family member of mine, which is kind of cool. But start doing some more cool videos and stuff. But if you like what we do here on the channel, please feel free to support either via PayPal or buying merch or buying fire booties or by becoming a member. And I'm going to be doing some more interactive member stuff here pretty soon. Actually getting members to get on the stream and ask questions and interact that way. But anyway, check out that stuff in the description. So let's do the usual thing that we do here, which is start out with some questions. So then I'll get Nate on here in a little bit. I see him there waiting. But I've got something going on. I actually did some, it was kind of cool. I did some work on my car before I got here today. I have a new cold air intake that I installed on my car. I've had it for almost a year now and haven't installed it. So I finally got it installed. I did that before the show. The son was off of work. So I went and test drove the car and then picked him up from work and came home and then ate some food and got on the stream. So if you guys have any questions, now is the time. Ask away, and then I'll grab Nate and pull him in here. But thanks to all you 15 people that are in here right now. I didn't really blast this out like I normally do. Wild Bill, what's up? I didn't blast this out like I normally do trying to get people on. I just said, you know what the hell. Just start it up. See who comes on in here. Usually people trickle in a little bit later. So what is up, everybody? And as I said, I didn't fly this weekend. I had a lot of honeydews to do. I did go deliver a burner to Nate for his brand newly painted F4, which looks really good with the new FMS setup. But we've got some good to see that burner on that. I think that should be cool. So I still see people saying howdy. So Sean's FPV, I need to make you and Frankie RC Planes keep talking. Oh, he has been talking pretty good. Okay. So let me all those of you that are just showing up that haven't that don't have a wrench, you will now have a wrench. So let me find Sean's because that's cool to see new people here. I like seeing new people. So thank y'all for coming and talking to me here. Yeah, moderator. It's a moderation. So all right. So I see Nate staring off into space. Let's get Mr. Super Dingus on in here. Come on. Man.
Oh my God, my hair.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it looks almost as bad as my eyes do. But
Yeah, it's probably worse. No, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. Thank God.
yeah, I think I'll probably cut mine too because it's getting a little woolly bushy. But,
What's up, people?
crazy green. Anyway,
Can you do that again, please?
no, because I already know. Um, is my screen okay or is it all weird?
You look fine here.
Let me see what it's doing. I have to kill the volume, go to live. If it's frozen, I'll have to reset my camera again.
Oh, now that you say it, it froze.
Okay,
it wasn't freezing, and now it's frozen.
Okay, so give me a second. I'll be back. I just got to reset it.
What's up, peoples? All the usual in here. I haven't been doing much today. I'm freaking exhausted.
That better?
No. Oh, there you go.
Should be. Hopefully.
You're back now. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, cool. I don't know. I have to keep resetting the damn thing. Anyway, we're going. All right.
Not much. Snow Valley. I mean, not much going on here.
Let's go to this other screen so that don't look so dead.
I mean, I do have something coming this week, but it's not much is happening.
Bruce Beamer, what's happening? So I did freeze. Hopefully, it's not frozen anymore. Anyway, any y'all got questions? If not, then we'll just mosey on along and keep on moving. But
so what's up with the V1200 you had in the thumbnail? Who wrecked it?
I don't know. All I know is that it's wrecked and it's got all the hardware, and I'm going to take all the hardware.
Receiver in there?
Everything's there.
Damn.
Receiver, ESC, all of it.
Where did you get that?
So a friend of mine.
Oh. Did he wreck it, or did he get it off somewhere?
No. It's kind of a funny story. So I'm going to have to check everything over and make sure everything's good. But
let me see it. How bad is it?
I don't see any questions. I'm going to give the airframe away. If somebody wants the airframe, they can take it. But I'm taking the important stuff. I'll take the servos. I'll take
give Brandon. Give it all to Brandon.
Whatever. Whoever wants it. Whoever will come get it. I'm not taking it to anyone. They've got to get it. So
I should. Well, I'm thinking. I'm going to Brandon's on Wednesday. I can pick it up on the way. Well, no, you'll be at work. So.
I'll take it to work. Just stop by work. Seriously, it's no big deal. Because you have to go past there anyway.
Yeah, well, usually
you take 280 or you take 101?
I take 101 and then get on 85 and then to 280. So.
Okay, because you have to go right past my job, so it'll be cool.
Yeah, I could pull off. Because, yeah, I'm bringing the Focke-Wulf to Brandon on Wednesday because it's getting replaced.
Okay. So somebody said they needed a burner. Let's see, who was that? Need a fiery booty. Okay, so Frankie, do this. I'm going to type the email, my email in the chat here. Send me an email, and we can get you hooked up. Yeah, we'll get you hooked up. But check out the email; it's there. So Frankie. That's my email right there on the screen. So that's the email if you need it. Anybody else here that wants a burner or has questions, send me an email there. But
garbage from doing stuff today.
And is T-Cat in here today? I haven't seen him yet, but I wanted to tell him thank you for those wheel covers, because those things look really good on that plane. I mean, I have a set of gear that I have to replace in mine, so I already had them out, so I just put them on. It looks really good. It's just like the real deal.
Did you put a little bit of like glue on the edge?
Yeah, I put a little glue to hold it in place.
Okay, yeah.
But it was perfect. Aha! So that's a good one. Michael, that's a very good question because this is something we've talked about before. Chances are, if you've got the if you've go ahead, if you've got the Futura V2, which ESC do you have in there? Because chances are it's just that it was set for most likely medium timing, and on top of that, it's going to have a much too high throttle cut set up. The 100 amp is more than enough for it, but you need to make sure that the settings are right because the settings could be wrong. So if you have a program card, or if you know, program card is the easiest way to do it. Go in there and check your timing, set your timing to low. Then also go in and check your cutoff voltage. Set your cutoff voltage low, and then set your set it to soft cut. And then because what's happening about 2.5 minutes in, most likely you're set to medium or high cutoff.
That looks awesome.
You want it to be low. So that should be it.
Oh, dude, this thing looks so awesome.
So and if you want to switch up to a bigger hobby wing, that's fine. You don't really need to. It's just a matter of changing the settings. So change the settings on the ESC if you can. Easiest way to do it is with the program card, or you could do it the other way. So check the timing, cutoff voltage, and soft cut. There you go. That's it. And thanks for coming and asking the question too. I need to make you a moderator. Thanks for being here. Glad to help. So what do you got, Nate? What's that?
Oh, hold on a second.
Or are you still setting up? But Michael, that's a very good question. Thanks for asking.
Charging batteries, so they're going off. I flew this thing a ton, so I'm charging the batteries so I can fly it some more tomorrow.
Okay. Paul Ballard, what's happening? See on Michael's rank, that should be it. That 100 amp ESC is more than enough for that plane. So once you get the settings right, you shouldn't have any problems anymore. If you want to go up in EC, that's fine, but you don't need to.
Well, if you're gonna upgrade, get an avian so you can do all that reverse thrust and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, I painted the prop on the nose cone, dude.
Did you make it silver? In chrome? Oh, nice. So is that the stock prop that it came with?
Yes, it's like a weird 12.85. It's like a weird looking prop. They made it look scaled, but dude, it rips. It's a really good combo.
Okay.
But no, the real T6 that I did has a silver prop. So
yeah, it's a chrome prop, right?
Got my decals for my custom T6 I did today. So, and then I also Papa Dotted it. You can see it easily on the insignia there.
Nice. Yeah, looks good. Did you fly it this weekend, or you just did the painting? No, I was there. You didn't fly it.
It's been painted for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but you didn't have decals or anything.
No, I just got the decals today. And then just yesterday, I put a coat of semi-gloss Minwax before I put the decals on. So it shines like a real one.
Cool. So, Michael, you're all the way from Australia. Thanks for being here. Must be early morning there, or late in the afternoon, or late in the evening. I don't know. Whatever. Either way, cool of you being here. Litz RC, what's happening?
See that? About time.
Yep.
I weathered an exhaust stain on the wing, and then the engine. I weathered the engine, and I painted the rods black.
Oh, the different color? Yeah, cool.
That looks sweet with that chrome prop, though.
You should be really cool if you'd actually done it in like a chrome paint.
Well, I mean,
okay, so let's see. So I've got this beat up and crashed V1200. It landed in my buddy's yard, one of his parents' yard, I think.
huh?
And it is. I mean, it's cracked up pretty good.
Where did it crash in his backyard?
Yes.
Where does he live close to?
It's in the Central Valley.
What?
And he's like, I don't know what to do with this thing. I'm like, I'll find something to do with it. Give it to me.
This airplane crashed into this guy's backyard.
Yes.
What the?
No joke. And it's in
take out his house. It didn't hit very hard because it's not like it's completely demolished. I mean, it's banged up, but
it's banged up. And this magnet is strong on this thing. Holy crap.
you gotta roll it off.
Super strong. But he's like, I got no use for it. So I'm like, you know what?
There's a really good receiver right there.
I'm gonna take that. And
Good luck getting it off, though.
No, I know it's got that weird that.
Well, they did it extra on that plane.
Yeah, that's all good. I'll get it out.
You got a good ESC there.
Yeah, the ESC is what I'm looking forward to too, because it's all it's got the cool little cooling fan.
Yeah, you can take that off too. It comes off real easy. You can't put any EDF.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to this because I like that forward programming stuff and being able to do everything through the receiver.
You like having a receiver that is not going to intermittently cut out.
Yeah,
you know,
because the newer stuff has gotten significantly better. So I'm looking forward to it. Gonna rip this thing apart.
I thought like somebody got it at a flying field. It didn't just. That's funny. It just crashed in his back.
No, it crashed into his yard. So
where did he live?
In the Central Valley. Oh, this is bent.
Like what?
Not too far from Hollister, like the Madera area.
Oh, well, yeah, Madera is just like directly east of us.
Yeah, Madera is not too far from.
Down 152.
Yep, not too far from Fresno.
That's interesting.
So, I got some cool stuff out of it. He's like, I don't have any use for it, and I don't know what to do with it. So I'm like, I'll find something for it.
Dude,
give it to me.
This thing is so fucking sweet with that prop.
So it's gonna be cool. What's up, Delonius and Mr. Michael Wrightsa?
Bam! Wrightsa. Oh, sorry, it happens.
Who else? 9-cylinder rotary. What are you talking about? Tempted with the new Aerofoam F5. Yeah, that's turbine only. But,
yeah, right. So the T-45 is a great plane to learn how to fly on. They don't crash very well, though.
Yeah.
I love in the group chat, like I have the notifications muted so my phone doesn't go crazy, and I'll go in there and it's just
40 messages.
40 messages of like random stuff.
Yeah.
Like gums and stuff, dentures and teeth, and
Yeah, that was bad. Wild Bill, no, there's no name or AMA number or anything on there. Nothing. Nowhere. I looked everywhere, and I asked the guy before I took it, I'm like, did you see an AMA number listed in there? Did you see an FAA number listed anywhere? No. Oh, and this...
Well, I think if his airplane crashed in a yard, if he was flying that thing like out of a neighborhood, I don't think he'd probably put his FAA number on the airplane.
No. I think it was just somebody flying out in the field somewhere.
Yeah.
It's but I wanted it for this and for this. So...
If that motor's good, though, dude, that's a good setup.
The motor looks like the shaft's bent.
Or
maybe the adapter.
I hate when the shaft's bent.
Yeah. But, like I said, well, I mean, just take this, and if you want to take this and hand it off to Brandon, I don't care.
What servos are they? What are the servos on it? A what?
A370.
Oh, okay.
Digital metal gear.
Those are good servos. I think those are better than the Viper.
Oh, I can't even move them.
No, they're very stiff.
Yeah. So I'll take those out.
Michael, add about 25 on top of that 20, and that's how many I have. So, as it sits right now, I think I have like 41 or 42 airplanes. So, yeah. Well, yeah. I can't really get any more until this stuff in here is cleared out and I get more airplane racks built. But I mean, I have a plane coming on Wednesday, but I'm getting rid of one, so you know, one goes out, one comes in, kind of deal.
So what's Frankie RC Planes talking about?
Brandon's gonna be happy he's
TPZ.
getting the Flock Wolf for cheap.
Cool. That's clearing room for you too.
Well, no, it's not.
Well, you're just changing.
It's gonna be taken up. It's gonna be taken back up.
Yeah. Manny Man, what's happening? I keep showing up at Tomcats the opposite days that you're there. If I do show up to Tomcats, it's either going to be during the week or on a Saturday.
When Joey's in town, I might be going on Sunday because he's flying in on Saturday, but who knows?
Well, if he comes out, let me know. I'll get out there and fly with him.
They're coming in President's Day weekend, so that he's flying. It's President's Day is the 21st, so he's flying in on the 19th.
February. Okay.
So he'll be here the 19th, and then the 20th. That's a Sunday. We'll probably go to the field, and then Monday the 20th. So they fly out Tuesday, but on Monday they're gonna explore San Francisco and all that. Which I'm gonna tell them where to go if they want to see nicer areas.
Yep.
I just tell them to go Southwest San Francisco, where it's horrible.
Yeah.
In between where Brandon is and where Marina Green is.
Mm.
Where Brandon lives in the Marina Green, all in between that is no man's land. It's
yep.
Don't go there. Don't stop at the stop signs. Don't go down the alleyways. And I know that
only certain spots that are weird.
It's mostly weird though. San Francisco's not that big. I mean, it's big, but it's not huge.
Yeah. It's its own thing. For sure.
You can get to, if there's no traffic, you can get from tip to tip in San Francisco relatively quickly. But there's always traffic, so it's impossible.
Yep. So that's all I got for today, guys. But that is and the cool thing was I had to pull this thing out to get to my stuff that I put in my car today. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll throw that on the show today and show that I'm gonna put those things in something. What could I put that in? I need to figure out what I can put it in. Probably how many amps is this ESC?
100.
So that'll work in the F16.
Yeah, you're gonna have to lengthen the battery life.
The leads are too short.
Well, and you'll probably end up losing the telemetry because you have to cut that wire. But I mean, you could probably figure it out. But you don't need it.
I'm trying to think of what else I could put it in. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But,
yeah, that's funny, Mickey. Toolman Taylor and
the Terminator. Wow, that's original.
Had a horrible time learning how to land the HSD F-86. Eventually got the old man's help and learned that it needed on power and final just before touchdown to prevent ballooning.
Yes. Almost all jets work that way. You have to have power.
That's not specific to that plane. It's most airplanes.
Most airplanes work. Oh, that's right. Jalonis, you flew that F-35. And did you fly it with or without a gyro? Because the flight that I saw looked pretty good.
I saw a landing look pretty good.
Yeah. And that's a short runway there, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. But yeah, Sam definitely has, 400 something feet?
It's pretty small, especially for an EDF.
Mickey, you want to crash a T-45? Is that what you're saying? No gyro, he says.
That was good. Good job. Dennis Farley, there are ways. I know how to extend it to keep telemetry and all that stuff. I could do it because I have some of this stuff already from another project I was working on, so it wouldn't be hard to keep this. It's just one wire, and then it goes.
Well, and if you're putting that in an EDF, that would take a lot of extension on the motor. Daryl Penson. I mean, I want to. I mean, I'm not in a rush, but luckily I've got somebody that lets me basically fly most of their turbine jets. So if I get my waiver, I'll have access to planes to fly. Which I mean, I've already flown him. He just has to be there on a buddy box because, the deal is if you don't have a waiver, if you're flying an AMA field, you have to have a buddy box. But it's like he just sits there and holds the damn button. It's like he's not doing anything. But he wants me to get my waiver so I can just fly his planes, just grab the radio and go. But I mean, my own turbine, yeah, that'd be fun. But I'm not in a huge rush to do that. I know Ray doesn't want to do it. Period.
And it's just because it's the opposite of what I want to do. I don't want to go out there and have to make it like work. I just want to be able to show up, unload my planes, plug in a battery, and fly after checking them. And I don't want to have to worry about all the fueling up and draining fuel and making sure that there's no air bubbles and all this other stuff, and then smelling like that crap. No.
But the reward of flying one of those is awesome.
Flying anything is fun.
But the exhilaration of going 200 miles an hour. Oh, no, sorry, 199.9.
Yeah. Ain't no thing.
How do you like the turbine compared to EDF? Well,
I mean, there are some turbines and EDFs that are equivalent in speed, especially if you go up to the BVM Electra and some of the others.
Yeah. Well, I mean, compared to the fun, I mean, it all depends. But, I mean, flying a turbine is just awesome because, they're fast. There's some reward. Yeah, Mickey, 199 and 399 feet. And it weighs 50 pounds. You don't need a waiver and no speed limit in Canada, huh?
I don't think there's a speed limit in Europe either.
No, there definitely is. And you see all those guys going like 300 miles an hour like it's nothing?
No.
Definitely no speed limit in Europe.
So, Jelonius, which battery did you prefer? I prefer the 5000 over the 4. I've flown on both.
I like
4000. 4000's okay, but I like having that little extra just in case. The one time I crashed mine because I ran out flying like an idiot on a 4000.
Yeah, I like the 5000 30C packs. They're nice.
That's what I use
In that plane.
And I have the 80 millimeter fan in mine. Yep. So there's I think that I don't know if I brought that up, but there are some that those planes from Banana Hobby. Did you see the? I think I already showed you the 70 millimeter.
Somebody had the 70 millimeter Gripen out at the field on Saturday.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Already?
Somehow, yeah. I mean, I had already seen it, but I can't. The person who was flying it wasn't the best pilot, but I mean, it looked all right.
It has the new FMS 1900 in it.
No, it wasn't the power. It was just the way it looked like it flew. But that was probably just the person flying it.
Could have been.
But I mean, it looked pretty good, I guess. But the Freewing, I mean, if you're willing to pay for the price of the Freewing, I'd rather have the Freewing because it's bigger.
Yeah, I like the size of the 70s and portability.
Yeah, but the way I look at it is I can transport bigger stuff, so it's like I like bigger stuff. But I like the F-35. The F-35 is like the 170 I can own and not get bored of. All the rest of them I just kind of get. Not the F-104. If I could buy the Freewing 70 millimeter F-104, I'd buy another one. But
I have it set on my list to notify me when they come back if they ever.
Going to come back because it's been like 5 months.
Yeah, well, it's still on the list for the guys over in China too, so we'll see.
I know I've heard rumors of some planes that may be from Freewing that may be getting redos.
I heard the A6 is one of those.
The A6 is better gear with lights. I've heard that rumor, which if they do that, I might buy that because I love my A6. I just don't fly it that often, but I do like the A6 too. The times I do take it out, I really enjoy it.
The A6 was the first 80, too. Yeah. That was the first 80.
Why no Vulcan? Banana hammock.
Vulcans are boring.
Vulcan.
Actually, they look like they fly amazing.
No, I'm sure it flies great.
It's
but
just hideous.
yeah, I mean, if I want to fly a plane like that, I just whip out my 90 Viper. Or if I want to fly a plane that flies like that, that's butt ugly, I'll fly my Sirius. Which I got to get that to you too.
Oh, bring it on.
Yeah, if I stop by, I'll toss that in the car too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Mickey, you have no idea how much pain I woke up with abdominal pain on Sunday because we laughed so hard. It was awesome. Ray, it was Saturday. Ray, for the Friday night Zoom, you missed it, and I was like, that's one for the record books.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it.
That Zoom has to be. I mean, that was one of the best Zooms.
I couldn't stay awake, so.
You missed out.
I'll hit some of the others. But anybody else got anything else going on here? Because I don't think the question banner down because nobody's been saying anything about that.
Motherfucker.
So.
Balance charge.
Yeah, Manny Man, I saw you flamed out. Which plane was that when it flamed out? I can't remember. I think it was the F-18 or 15. I don't remember. I mean, it's cool seeing all these new turbine options coming out. It's just, I don't know. I can't.
Oh, Snow Valley. Sweet. Oh no. How did you find out?
No,
Oh wait, because the Facebook post. I bet he saw the Facebook post.
I don't know what happened to Kenny. We didn't want Kenny to go nowhere.
Dude, oh my God. I think Marshall what did it, man.
He was broadcasting every other day, so I mean,
Marshall, 72 shows a week is getting a little sad. And usually I wouldn't say this on the friggin' stream, but you know, we've Nathan's face said it all. I think Mickey knows when people call me Nathan, it's like I don't get it. It gets a little like, okay, really?
Nathaniel. So
Nathan pisses me off more than Nathaniel because it's like people call me Nathaniel because like that's my legit name, and like people, I mean, I don't get irritated by that, but then when people call me Nathan, it's like, I mean, you know, Mickey's doing it on purpose, but like, really,
cow gal.
Any cool aircraft flying over, Ray?
Yes, F5s today. I'll send you the videos, Big Chris. I got a couple quick videos as I was out working on my car. We have 4 F5s here. I saw them at work. They all 4 flew over at once, but then they split up doing their training stuff.
No, it's funny. It's all good.
Oh, that's right. It's the opposite season over there in Australia, so
yeah, they're all dying of heat.
There's summer over there,
and we're in our like cool, like, well, I say cool, not cold.
I think we had clouds today, so it didn't hit much more than like 62, 63.
Oh,
but
I just marshaled it.
Oops. But switching from the FMS 90mm combo in my Freewing Phantom, yes.
What the fuck my charger say?
That's a good question, Michael. The older FMS fan was really good for what it was, but it was an Outrunner, and Outrunners have their limitations. So while it was a very good setup compared to the Freewing, if you were to take the same setup that's in the Viper now, which is basically the same setup, that would give you a little bit of a boost in power. But do what Nate's doing right now and have the 40mm 1850 setup, and that's even better. Pow.
Yes. flying times. It is a one and only Kenny Bug Zapper. About, I don't know. When people call you Miguel. Okay, Miguel.
Miguelito.
Oh,
Oh, what'd you get?
did I get something?
You were reminded. It just shocked itself.
Scared the crap out of me.
All right. So crash test dummy RC. Thanks for being here. Let's see. This might be a dumb question, but why do some free wing twins require 2 batteries? Okay. So it just depends on how they want to do it. Michael Sarank, thanks for that question too, by the way. So crash test dummy. I'll answer that for you, but thanks for asking it because that's actually a very good question, and thanks for asking a good question. You become a moderator. So, the way that they decided to do it was to make 2 separate power systems. So they run off of 2 different batteries. That cuts down on complexity, cuts down on the wiring. So you have a battery for each fan. Now, the downside to that is you have a battery for each fan. So they may not always totally be in sync unless you've got the same exact battery and same size and same age and all that. But I prefer to have them in parallel, but that does cause a little bit of extra work because you've got to make a junction, and then you still can use either 2 batteries or 1 big battery. But the main reason why they do it is for simplicity, so that they can have their own separate system. It is kind of cheaper because it doesn't require any extra work. But I prefer the FMS way of doing it, which is just run everything off of 1 battery, especially like on the A10 and on the what's that other one? The big one you have, Nate? The Tiger Cat?
Well, not mine. Mine doesn't use 2 packs because I'm not an idiot. I have the FMF.
That's what I'm saying. No, that you run 1 pack and it still runs pretty good.
Oh,
right? Yeah. So,
although at this point, I'd just say buy the flight line because, dude, they're asking almost $700 for the FMS.
Yeah, all prices have gone up, but that's a good question, and that's why.
Like, with the price of FMS and E-Flight stuff now, like when Motion jumped their prices, like it makes Motion prices feel reasonable again.
I mean, I don't know. So, hey, did you see this one, Nate? That's Mike.
With my F4, with the 1850 40 millimeter, I have my timer, and this is all my EDFs. I have my timer set to 3.5 minutes of throttle time, which means when the throttle's above 25%, because around 25% is when you're really going to start pulling power. So essentially, if I go below 25, the timer stops counting. So it's 3.5 minutes of throttle time. And with that F4, I'm usually I'm above 60% throttle most of the flight because, obviously I like watching it go by fast. So I pretty much land, like the 3.5 minute timer goes off, then I land. So it's about around 3:30 throttle time. But, sometimes you're coming out of a loop and you pull the throttle off. So you're essentially in the air for around 4 minutes. And I'm landing consistently with like 3.7 to 3.73. So, I'm right there, but, I can still have fun. And with that new fan, I don't have to be paid the whole time.
Yeah, and that new fan, I did hook it up to a watt meter. I mean, I did get amp readings with the really hot battery, the 6S65C 6000. It was pulling 112 amps peak. And that's really good for a 90.
Hey, Paul. So when I fly inverted, my sunglasses are inverted, and I invert my underwear too. Hey, he's just asking a serious question. It's a serious question, man. Seriously. I like it.
Alrighty. So yeah, Mike Sarank, it's going to be 3 to 4 minutes. If you're going to fly hard, it's going to be 3. Yes, my eyes. Now here's the funny thing: they're not actually on. Normally, there's little LED lights that come on as well, like in the sides here, but I don't have those plugged in. Yes, they are green, and it matches my shirt today. See? Yeah, Tim Jusins, if you're good on the throttle, you can get a lot of extra time with your with the end runners.
Dude, I flew the PJ on this last Tuesday. I flew for over 10 minutes.
I believe it.
Just doing cruising, touch and goes.
And with that new Viper, I've gotten to date, I got 9 minutes on it, and I still could have flown another 2 because it still had 3.83.
Most of these new setups, when you're below half, they're not pulling like any power. Like 30 amps, 40 amps or below.
20. The new Viper is like 28 amps at half.
Yeah.
And the plane's still climbing. You can still climb and pick up speed.
That PJ is like a really good endurance plane because it's so sleek.
Nope.
I think Paul's like high as a kite because he's having to take planes apart and it's just wearing on him.
Yeah, this is my construction worker color shirt. So this way I can be in traffic and people will see not to run over me. Or they'll just run over me.
I was gonna say, if I see you, I'm aiming right for you. Get it out of the way.
Yeah, it's very green. Verily green. Let's see, I can't plug it in there. Somewhere else. Dagnabbit. That's great. Glad to hear it. Flying times. Yeah. When was I think we were flying at it was flying at Livermore and it was a little bit foggy. And people were like, "That's an electric plane, but it looks like there's fire coming out the rear." That's cool the way that works. But yeah, even though I make these things, they're still fun. I still enjoy it. Yeah, Kawasaki Green. That's exactly what it is.
You can tell I'm a pilot. I sit here with my heels on the floor and I'm dancing my feet like I'm on rudder pedals. And I don't do this like on purpose. It just happens.
SMC packs are very good. I just think that they're expensive from what I heard, but they are good.
I'm flying like I'm a warbird. It's like, okay, feed the rudder and now jab your right foot down and then release it. Then hit it again.
Yeah, a friend of mine had a Kawasaki that was this color. It's an 1100. Yeah. Anyway,
babysit a plane.
Hey guys, did you see In the Tube Deep had a pretty big fire at his house? He lost a whole bunch of planes.
Huh?
Yeah, In the Tube Deep lost a whole bunch of planes.
Oops.
He had a lipo fire. So. SMC, and then there's been Sokokins that were on sale as well. Sokokin. So. Anyway, what else is happening? Anything else?
Yeah, Mickey, just wait till you get an airplane pilot in a helicopter and they take off and they feed in right rudder naturally and then the helicopter goes phew. Those things need left rudder.
So you don't have to hold. Doesn't the tail rotor is already set to naturally hold it straight, isn't it? You don't.
I'm not gonna say shit because Mickey will laugh at me. So I'm not a helicopter pilot.
That's what I'm gonna ask him.
All I know is they need left rudder, not right rudder.
I'm gonna ask Mickey. So is it set up to automatically where it's already offset, or do you have to hold it?
Yeah. Okay. I'm speaking because my flight instructor got her helicopter rating recently, and she was doing, like she was doing
Start
patterns, and
spinning.
she took off. She like was going, and she's an airplane pilot. Obviously, she's been flying airplanes for decades, and she actually put a right rudder, and she's like she went right around, like she didn't spin, but like she did like a circuit the wrong way. This is just
Oops. So Paul Ballard said he took away his F-22. Well, that sucks, man. I don't know what In the Tube Deep is doing, and I don't know how that happened. But I think he was charging something, or he had them stored.
It burned down though, right? It just did some damage.
I don't know.
Or did his house like legit burn down?
No, his house, it didn't burn down, but it damaged a whole bunch of stuff. Burned a whole bunch of planes. A couple planes were destroyed. Yeah, a couple planes are badly damaged. A couple planes are destroyed. So, yes, it was. It was In the Tube Deep.
That sucks.
He posted it on RC groups.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks.
And yes, the China Hobby Line packs are really good, and I think they're having a sale on those now. But the 55C, 70C China Hobby Line packs are really good, as are the 30C and the 40C. But the 55C and 60 and 65C are really good.
Yeah, Mickey, I could see that, but we all know how the T-45 stalls.
Actually, I started doing snaps with my Viper for the first time last couple times I flew it.
No, you should let the power die, then just hold the elevator back. Again?
Again? Click. Again? Click. Oh my god, I was dying.
Oh no, the RC Sailors just posted a video. Or no, this was a couple days ago. They crashed a Viper. I need to watch this.
Huh?
Oh, I remember them talking about this in the Zoom. The Sailors crashed their Viper 90, but I haven't seen it yet. So
yeah, Tim Juicen's the 30C packs are surprisingly good, especially the G Plus.
I didn't even see this. I need to watch this RC Sailors. This is when you say again.
Again?
Again?
Again? That was pretty funny. He looks like he's Amish with that real funky wispy beard he's got.
Why does this idiot take off with full flaps? He takes off with full flaps. I mean,
I don't use any flaps on the Viper to take off. You don't want to use full flaps just in case something goes wrong. How does he crash? I almost think they crash on.
So he takes off with full flaps and then lands with no flaps, and like the thing just floats down the runway. I mean, this is the RC Sailors. He's been flying for 10 years probably, but his piloting skills, it went from like this. It was like No, it was not smooth, and you're heading right for the snow.
I got to bend my gear back after my landings. I flew after sunset, so I ended up losing perspective and smacked the runway too hard.
So what the hell? He lost one of his flaps?
On landing?
Oh, what? Hold on.
What happened? Why is she laughing crazy?
He doesn't know it yet, but I'm pretty sure that's one of his flaps. He is way down. It's right there. The flap.
Wait, so what happened? Oh, I missed the crash. Oh, he did like a bounce and go off the runway on a low pass.
Oops.
Oh!
I heard it. Oh. Oops.
Because he pulled his
What the
pants
hell?
So I just laughed. Oh no, that's bad, Mickey. Again?
Again? We need to. I need to. That's hilarious.
Again?
I need to make that as just something that's just really funny.
Again?
Do you want my hip?
Just like the last one.
Just like the last one. That's right. Oh, this whole list of things is just getting worse and worse. That's funny.
Just like the last one.
So wait, he did a fast pass with the flaps down?
No, he did a fast
just
pass
dragged
and he hit the runway.
Oh,
And it took one of the
dragged.
flaps off. And I was wondering why he landed with no flaps. That's because he didn't have flaps.
Didn't have any flaps. What's up, Mike Bird? How you doing from over there across the pond? Early morning for you. Oh God, what are you doing? There. Okay, don't worry. That was funny too. Oh, so sorry.
Sorry.
Oh my God. His. So anyway.
Again?
I wonder if she's gonna let him buy another one.
No, he's not going to get another one. He's going to get another L39. And he's
Okay.
already set one of those on fire.
Oh well, hey. I caught up on my crashes, so again.
No.
Yeah, I watched the onboard. It looked like he just
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anyway.
That was funny.
All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna call it a night because we've already been going for about an hour, and I'm tired.
He needs an Aero Scout.
Somebody destroyed one of those the other day in Livermore. Actually, they didn't destroy it. It landed itself out in the field, and they had to go get it. And they brought it back and kept flying.
They're probably using the stock ready to fly radio.
No, they were using an NX-10. But I think that they lost orientation or something, and then just flipped some switch and it landed on its own because the battery was dead.
Probably just flipped it into save.
Yeah. But so yeah, guys, as Tim Juicin said, be sure to click the like on the way out. It'd be very much appreciated. Also, check in the description for joining the channel and for donating to the channel or for dropping super chats, whatever. Very much appreciated if you all do that. But I'm going to be adding one more. We'll be adding one more level of membership so that people can
Did you get your fourth tire?
stream. Huh?
Did you get your fourth tire?
It's stuck. It's
Oh my
currently
God.
stuck. So
Dude, what the hell?
that's the only thing missing right now is that tire. I just need one more tire.
Oh my God.
But,
Oh my God. Oh, you can see it.
Paul Ballard, I'm up at 4:30 in the morning. 4:30 and 5 in the morning. So
Ooh, now my plane is on its way.
always tired.
It's on its way to Lodi.
Lodi.
Lodi, California.
So
hopefully it says Wednesday it's going to get here. So
is it coming through Foot X?
yeah.
No, so who knows?
You know,
No.
honestly, if it got delayed till like Thursday, it wouldn't piss me off because I have to go to Brandon's on Wednesday and I have to stop at your place now too, or your work.
Yeah, because it's right off the freeway. You wouldn't have to be. It wouldn't be hard.
I'll just toss the Sirius out the window and say bye.
I got lots of plans for that thing.
What are you gonna do to it? FMS 2000.
Yep. We'll try a couple setups and see if it flies different.
Another plane, Nate, again.
Again?
Yeah,
Again?
again. Yes, I bought a new Flightline Corsair. I had one in the past. I like it. but the servo hunting pissed me off. But now it comes with new servos that are mucho better,
Mucho mejor.
mucho mejor. Just like at the F-18. I have one
Again?
again.
All right, guys. So as I said, I'm going to be going again. So we'll talk to you.
Well, Tim, we could factor in like the following Monday too. You know.
Yeah. But I'm gonna get going, y'all. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for being here.
Just like at the last one.
Click at the like stream. If you don't, if you
Again.
want to click at the thumbs down, click at the thumbs down twice. Just say it like that. Oh, that's all right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.
Just like at the last one.
Like at the last one again.
Well, my hip.
Bye.